go.
Hi, I'm Kaden.
Hi, I'm Chevy.
Welcome back to this week's Keiki lesson. Today we'll be learning about Joseph and his coat of many colors.
Bye!
Have fun!
The Faithful Hall of Fame, Joseph. So this is Joseph. Hey! You see, Joseph was the son of Israel and Rachel. Israel loved Joseph more than all 12 of his sons. In fact, he made Joseph a coat to show him how much he loved him. When Joseph's brothers saw this, they hated Joseph. One night, Joseph had a dream. When he awoke, Joseph told the dream to his brothers. He said, "Listen to this dream I had. We were gathering grain when suddenly my bundle of grain rose up and all of you bowed to me." This made his brothers hate Joseph even more. And they said, "You're gonna rule over us?" Then Joseph had another dream. And he told it to his brothers and his father. He said, "Listen, I had another dream. And this time the sun and moon and 11 stars were bowing down to me." This time Israel heard the dream and rebuked Joseph, saying, "Will your mother and brothers and I actually come and bow down before you?" The brothers were even more angry when they heard the second dream. Israel, however, decided to think about what Joseph was saying. One day, Joseph's brothers were working when they saw Joseph coming to meet them. One of his brothers mocked him and said, "Here comes the dreamer. Come on now, let's kill him and throw him away to be devoured by a ferocious animal. Then we'll see what comes of his dreams." One of the brothers named Reuben wanted to rescue Joseph, so he said, "Let us not take his life." Instead, throw him in the pit.
Yeah.
So when Joseph came to his brothers, they attacked him. They took the robe their father had given Joseph. They hoisted Joseph up and threw him into the well. Then they saw a group of men from Midian coming towards them. Judah thought it would be a good idea to sell Joseph to these men. So the brothers sold Joseph to the merchants for 20 shekels. The brothers then took the coat of many colors back to their father and made him believe that Joseph had been killed. Israel wept for his son whom he loved. Meanwhile, Joseph was taken as a slave to Egypt to work in the house of a man named Potiphar, for Joseph's story was only just beginning.
Aloha kids, how are you doing? Hopefully you had another wonderful week in the Lord. Today we have another great Bible story. Hopefully you had a chance to watch the video about Joseph. This Joseph is one in the Old Testament, and he was special because he was the 11th brother, the youngest of the 11 brothers at that time. Later on there'd be another brother that would come along in his family, but at that time he was the youngest of 11. And God spoke to Joseph through dreams. And last time, remember, we talked about Samuel, how God spoke to Samuel vocally and heard him. And this time we have another Bible character where God spoke to Joseph through dreams. And these dreams basically predicted the future and how Joseph actually would end up being one day second highest ruler of Egypt. But unfortunately, when he shared the dream with his brothers and the second dream to his fathers, as we saw in that video, it really upset everyone. His father thought about it for a while. At least Dad had an open mind, but the brothers did not. And their brothers were so jealous of their youngest brother, who claimed that one day they would all bow down to him. I mean, what? We bow down to our youngest brother one day? But that was all part of God's plan that he was revealing to Joseph through a dream. And they unfortunately sold his brother off to a group that was heading down from that time, the land of Israel, down to Egypt. And he was sold as a slave. But ultimately, God would use that unfortunate situation and end up raising Joseph up as a mighty ruler in Egypt, and ultimately saving his father and his mother and all his brothers from starvation. And that's a whole nother wonderful story in the Bible. But today's story, again, just good reminders. 2 points I would say. One is, again, God is always speaking to us. Sometimes it's through dreams like we did through Joseph. Sometimes it's a quiet inner voice. Sometimes it might be through somebody else. In fact, the way Joseph was trying to share what God was saying to his brothers, right? We should always keep an open mind, but again, a reminder that what we hear should always coincide with the Word of God, right? And something that always builds others up and builds you up too. So that's very important. The second lesson here is, of course, God always has an amazing plan. Sometimes you may be going through a very hard time in your life. And Joseph went through a very hard time. He was sold as a slave. He had to end up serving in a prison, and he was there for a long time. And I'm sure Joseph was thinking, wow, God has abandoned me. What is God doing? I don't understand. But ultimately, God used Joseph through that unfortunate situation so that he can end up saving his family and ultimately God's people. So you may be going through something too, and you're wondering, God, what's happening in my life right now? Maybe things at home are not going so well. But I encourage you to keep praying to God, keep listening, keep your ears open to God, and God promises that he will always carry you through no matter what you're going through. So be encouraged and remember that God loves you more than you realize, and that he does have a wonderful plan for you. So keep trusting in God, praying in God, and don't let worries get you down. But all right, kids, well, hopefully you enjoyed that video and today's lesson. And until next time, we will see you. You guys stay safe and you take care. Love you guys. Aloha. Bye.
everyone, it's Auntie Lonnie and I'm here with
Cadence and Chevy!
and it's
Craft time!
what will we need for today?
Something to draw with, a paper, and something to color with.
Alright, so go and get your supplies
And
we'll
meet
meet
us
you
right back here. Bye, guys!
our craft time. This week we learned about Joseph and his coat of many colors. Joseph was a hero in the Bible because no matter what happened to him, he always listened to what God told him. Does that sound familiar? Do you remember what our lesson was about last week?
I do.
What was it? Tell me.
We drew ears
And why did we make ears?
to present how Joseph listened to God.
Was it Joseph or was it Samuel?
Oh yeah, Samuel.
Right?
Sorry.
God was calling Samuel and he told God, "Here I am, Lord. Your servant is listening. Speak to me." So that's what Joseph did. Joseph listened to what God told him and he told those around him. So no matter, even like our story today, Joseph got sold by his brothers to travelers to work for them for free. Then, when he was doing good and he was in Potiphar's house and he was living a better life, then he got thrown into prison. But even in prison, he listened to what God said, and eventually Joseph was the one who rescued that whole nation because God told him that a famine was coming and they needed to store up. And when he stored up for the nation, nobody went hungry. Everybody was able to eat. So today, we are going to draw Joseph. Are you ready? All right. Get your drawing pen, pencil, crayon, whatever you're going to use. I'm going to use a marker. So
I'm going to use a mechanical pencil. I'm going to use a crayon.
okay, so first we're going to draw his face. So you guys remember how we made the faces? It's like a big rectangle.
Wait, can I use this?
Yes. Okay, so first you're going to draw a straight line across the top of your page. Wherever you want to start, just leave room for his hair. Okay. Then you're going to draw a line down on the left side, but partway down you're going to make a little C for his ear.
Like that?
And then make this line come back down for his neck. Good job. Okay, now we're going to bring the line down on the other side. Make it even. Yep, right here. Nope, something in here on that side.
Okay.
Okay, and now we're going to draw his hair. So at the corner, you're going to make two things that look like feathers.
Want to see?
Okay, and then we're going to come up and make a round thing. We're going to come down a little and then we're going to make three long things that look like feathers. Okay, and then we're going to bring it on his face a little. And bring it up to the corner again.
Up like the corner thing.
Okay, and then for his little sideburns, we're going to go from the corner, make a small around his ears, you're gonna make one loop here, and underneath his ears, you're gonna make like a little triangle like that. Okay, you got it? Now we're gonna color his hair. Take whatever color you want his hair to be.
Black.
You're gonna color the feathers. The head.
Done. Coloring everything? Everything that you do.
Okay, so your head should look like this.
Hold on, I'm still coloring.
Alright, let's see what Chevy and Eden's got going on.
Mine is yellow.
Yellow is great. Let's see yours, Chev. Alright, good job. Okay, now we're gonna make his eyebrows. So I'm using black. So we're just doing two little dashes
Dash, dash,
on either side. Yep.
dash, dash.
Okay,
Like
and
this,
then let's see. Yep, just like that. Put your dash, this dash, closer over here. Yeah. Okay, you got it? Okay, now to make his nose, you're gonna start
It looks funny.
from the middle of the face, the top middle, you're gonna come down
What are we
and
making?
you're gonna make an L. And then you're gonna come down on the other side. You're gonna make an L, but you're gonna make it like loop to look like a nose.
This?
Sure. Sure, good job. Okay, and now you're gonna make two circles on either side of the nose for his
Wait, where?
eyes.
Mine looks funny.
Yours looks great. Okay, now we're gonna color in, just make a little half black circle.
I want to see how many one.
So,
And then
so far
color it in,
your
yeah?
face looks like this. Yep.
Wow, it looks pretty good. Looking just like
Good job.
mine looks funny.
Doesn't look funny. Okay, and then we're gonna make 3 little dots on either side of his face for his freckles.
No, only 3. Well, I'm sorry. See what happens when you don't pay attention.
Okay, and now we're just
I
gonna
do
make
500.
give him a little smile.
Mine looks oh, mine looks good now. Mine looks
See, it looks Good.
No, it doesn't. It looks
Okay.
like a sweetheart.
Now to draw his clothes. So from the bottom of your left line, you're gonna make a straight line out.
Wait, what about the grass?
And you're gonna come down. You're gonna draw the outside of his robe. Then you're gonna come back in. Come down.
Oh wow, this is a cross.
So you can make his robe like this. Yep. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna come out. Come down for his sleeves. Come back in.
Whoa.
And make the bottom of his robe.
So do the
Okay.
same thing.
So it looks like this now. Now your person should look like this.
It should look like a cross.
Yes. Okay,
I mean, it
now
looks
we're
like
gonna
this.
draw his arms and his hand. So from the sleeve of his robe, draw a line that comes out. Make his thumb, and then make what looks like mittens, and bring it back into his robe.
Oh, wow, it's not getting straight. I'm not on the same lane.
Then you're gonna do
Wait, I
the
can't see. I
same
have to look
thing.
at it.
Do his thumb, and make his mittens.
On the little lane. Ooh, mine one
Yeah,
looks
bring it
perfect. Mine looks better.
Just like that.
Now,
Okay?
my face looks better.
Okay, good
Does
job.
that look good?
Now that you got the arms, okay, you have to, on the end of the sleeves of the,
Yep.
you're gonna have to draw a line
oopsies.
down to make the border.
There
Okay,
we
you're gonna
go.
do the same thing on the other side, make the border.
Can I keep yours?
Okay, and then we're going to make the flap of his coat. So you're gonna come in from his neck a little bit.
Oh wow, you went dot.
And you're gonna make it angled a little. And then you're gonna come back towards his
So can you wait
sleeve.
until I can't see. Oh, I see it now.
Come
Wait, I
down.
can't see it. Oh. Wait, maybe there's a... You could just erase it. Oh no, look. Better. Oh, mine's like more ugly. Mine look more ugly. Look like a stick man. Stick man. I'm a stick man. Yeah. Can I do this empty?
Yep. Yeah, that's great.
Mine looks so ugly, like mine. Oh, it looks like he has his jackets on, but he don't have.
Okay, you're gonna come in on the other side, just a little. And you're gonna make
Oh, I already
his
did
flap.
that. I can't see. Sherry, no, she's already. We did this already. Oh my god, bro.
Okay, but now you have to make his inside shirt, because remember, this is his coat. So from you're gonna have to
Oh, I see it.
go angled, make it angled this way,
Okay, that's all.
and make it angled this way.
Wait, you can make it cross at the bottom now. It kind of looks like.
And you're gonna make the bottom of this robe.
Like that?
Then you're gonna put a belt on his robe, like that.
Wait, so. This bottom is there you go. Mine's like pretty. I mean, it's like
then we gotta make the feet. So from under the robe, make a line down. You're gonna make an L again. Then you're gonna do the same thing. Bring a line down and make an L, but make it like a triangle.
Like that.
Okay? Then you're
Okay, if you laugh
gonna
at
make his
myself.
other feet. You're gonna come down and make an L. Then come down and then make it like. My feet are pretty small, but that's okay.
Let me see. 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 Yours is different. Look at my ones. Is it pretty?
Hey, you're making him make his
Isn't it
legs
pretty?
go together. All right. Now we're gonna color his coat. So remember, his coat had many colors. So
Many colors of the rainbow to
I'm
present the
coloring
rainbow.
the sea green.
Wait, we're doing green first? Hey, can I do the green?
Whatever color you want to do. Doing
Wait, can we do any color?
Yes.
We can color everything green.
Color it whatever you want to make it because it's a coat of many colors.
Oh, who cares?
Alright, so you can color it whatever colors you want. You don't have to copy the colors I use because we might not have the same colors. And it's in patches, so you can make them however. Some of them can be in the shape of a rectangle color. You just make it whatever color you want. That doesn't look like purple, that looks like red. Right?
Yeah.
Does that look like red?
Yes, that was like that.
It's purple.
I don't think she's sharp. She used purple and it looks like red. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
I'm not sure. I think maybe it's because my paper is yellow.
Yeah, maybe red.
Maybe purple and red makes
No, maybe purple
purple and yellow makes red.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
How's your guys' coats coming? Good colors. I'm gonna make my inside shirt.
Oh,
Ah, the pens are running away.
oh, they're trying to get away from us. Thanks.
Thanks, cameraman Uncle Reno.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Now my clothes are not going to run away anymore. Hopefully.
I know my names is very weird, but that's okay. As long as we tried our best, that's all that God asks of us. Oh, Chevy's done. Look at that. That looks really cool.
How you done that fast?
No, I didn't get them that fast either. Chevy's a fast colorer.
I don't really know what's happening in my drawings. You don't look the same. Like, it is what it is. Wow, this one's always- at least it's
Another color. Maybe this one. It's a coat of many colors. It was a great coat.
Oh, this don't work. Work, oh, there you go. You gotta work. I'm just gonna go right over it. Not working.
I'm gonna put shoes on him.
That's really neat to know. And I want to
There, I got shoes. Okay, let's see what your guys' looks like.
I just want to
Wow, Chevy got hers done.
I'm having trouble here.
What's happening, Cadence Marie?
Can't do it. I can't get my colors right.
There's no right or wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It was a special coat that his daddy made for him. And it was all different kinds of colors.
Then I should color. It's black. Color it yellow.
Yellow.
What
Got
matches
rain
my
boots
hair?
on. Okay, I made him look like he had tennis shoes, but they didn't have shoes back then. They
Yeah.
only had sandals. The same time. Whoa, Chevy's one has a All right, let's show them our drawings.
And I got Sing. Because I got mittens on.
And she put on
Got
mittens.
mittens.
All right,
Oh,
you don't have to go that far.
And
Uncle's gonna have to zoom in. Okay, there's Cadence as Joseph.
and here's my Joseph.
There's Chevy.
This is my face.
And here's my Joseph. So remember, let's all try to be like Joseph, no matter what happens. That may be good, or it may be sad things that happen in our life, but no matter what they are, if we listen to God and what He tells us to do, oh, they're getting on their ears to remind us to have our ears open wide
So we can hear Auntie Lonnie.
to what God says, so we can follow Him in all that we do, and then we can never go wrong, right?
Yep.
All right, I hope you guys had as much fun as Chevy and Cadence did drawing today.
We had a lot of laughing
See you
today.
next week. Bye.
Bye. Bye.